In the world of attraction and deep emotional connection, the most powerful technique to make her obsessed and begging for more isn't about superficial charm, cheesy lines, or forced seduction. It's about understanding and mastering the subtle art of emotional resonance, the ability to connect with her on a level so deep, so primal, so emotionally magnetic that she feels seen, heard, understood, and accepted in a way no one else has ever made her feel before. It's about becoming the one person in her life who doesn't try to fix her, change her, or impress her, but instead, the one who fully accepts her in a raw, vulnerable, chaotic, beautiful truth, and in doing so, awakens her deepest longing to be loved not for her perfection but for her authenticity. To achieve this, you must become a master of presence, not just being there physically, but showing up emotionally and mentally with your full attention, because presence is rare in a distracted world, and when a woman feels your undivided presence, the way you hold eye contact, listen without interrupting, respond with empathy instead of advice, and mirror her emotions with strength instead of judgment, she feels an unexplainable pull toward you, a gravitational emotional force that makes her want to open up more, share more, connect more. And while you are giving her this presence, you must simultaneously embody a subtle, grounded masculine energy that is rooted in purpose, direction, and unshakable self-worth, because obsession is born when she feels both safe and intrigued, both emotionally held and challenged, both accepted and mystified by the depths of who you are. And part of this depth comes from creating polarity, the masculine, feminine tension that ignites chemistry, where you remain grounded while she expresses, flows, and emotes, and instead of resisting her emotions, you hold space for them, letting her be wild, soft, loud, quiet, fiery, or uncertain, while you remain centered, present, and calm, showing her with your energy that you're strong enough to handle her full range, which most men either fear or try to control. And when she senses that your strength is not in dominance but in containment, not in controlling her but in being unmoved by her storms, then she relaxes, she trusts, she leans in, and this leaning becomes the seed of obsession, because most women spend their lives feeling emotionally misunderstood, and when you become the exception to that, when you see the parts of her she hides from the world and love her more because of them, she becomes emotionally hooked, craving the depth, the connection, the way you make her feel more herself. But it doesn't stop there, because the technique also involves strategic unpredictability, not inconsistency or emotional games, but a deliberate cultivation of mystery, growth, and masculine ambition that signals to her subconscious that she can never fully predict you, never fully possess you, because you are always evolving, always expanding, always chasing a vision that is bigger than both of you, and this makes her want to chase you, to earn deeper access into your world, your mind, your energy. And while she does this, you maintain emotional integrity, not being overly available or needy, but warm and consistent when present, distant when focused, allowing her to feel your value without you needing to prove it, which triggers her natural desire to pursue, to impress, to invest. And obsession deepens when you make her feel deeply, not just with grand romantic gestures, but with small moments of attunement. When you touch her lower back at the perfect moment, whisper something that reveals how closely you've been paying attention, surprise her with something she didn't know she needed, and read her body language and mood without her having to say a word. Because when she feels that level of intuitive understanding, that primal knowing, she starts to feel addicted to you emotionally, mentally, physically. And the final layer of this technique is to withhold just enough, not in a manipulative way, but to maintain the tension of desire, to give her 80% but not all, to make her wonder what's next, to leave her wanting more after every interaction, conversation, and touch, because desire thrives in space, in anticipation, in the ache of not quite having it all. And when you master that art of leaving just a little mystery, of pulling away at the perfect moment after you've made her feel safe, alive, desired, and fully seen, she'll start chasing you, not for validation, but for that feeling you give her, the feeling of being emotionally naked and fully accepted, the feeling of coming alive in your presence, the feeling that you're the only man who gets her in a world full of men who don't. And when you combine deep emotional presence, grounded masculine energy, subtle mystery, sensual awareness, and the courage to walk away when needed, you become the most intoxicating force in her life, not because you begged for her attention, but because you made her feel something no one else could, something unforgettable, something that lingers in her body, mind, and heart long after you're gone. And that, ultimately, is the #1 technique, not a trick, not a hack, but a cultivated presence and polarity that transforms you from just another man into the man she obsesses over, the one she dreams about at night, the one she tells her friends she can't stop thinking about, the one who makes her feel so alive, so desired, so deeply understood that she's not just begging for more of you, she's begging for more of the feeling she only ever feels when she's with